important thing in the package management level and any other domain level. If you have strong knowledge on these 5 domains, I am guarantee you will become a good DevOps engineer or good cloud architect engineers. And even nowadays, Linux is a part of the every course. Linux is what mandatory for everything, not only for Linux administrators. So much knowledge on Linux, even DevOps engineers, cloud engineers, and artificial intelligence people. And main important thing, container level. But people, why not reaching like DevOps tools, especially in the Docker level, Kubernetes level, Ansible level, and that kind of things? They don't know minimum knowledge of the Linux, at least. Minimum knowledge of the Linux. I mean, they don't know what is Linux actually. So they don't know what is the priority of the Linux nowadays in the market. So I think you know that, guys. In every server nowadays, Linux only. But in the Linux, especially in the real time, mostly Red Hat servers. Mostly Red Hat servers. So that's why in this Linux segment, I will teach you completely RHEL 9 syllabus, guys. RHEL 9 syllabus. That means Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9. So in this Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9, we have 2 parts actually. One is RHCSA and another one is RHCA. So these 2 are the what certifications in the Linux. One is Red Hat Certified System Administration, Red Hat Certified System Administration, and second one is RHCA, Red Hat Certified Engineer. Red Hat Certified Engineer.
Good evening, sir.
So if
sir, hello.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. My name is Saurabh. Sir, I just want to know that what is the importance of Linux admin? Means who is eligible to attend this course?
So please, please let me finish first. Okay, just now we have started.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So now here it is called what? I will pre-plan. I mean, it is called what? Red Hat Certified System Administration, Red Hat Certified Engineer. That means network administration and everything. But what is the priority of the Linux in the real time action? So guys, generally why people to take Linux operating systems means the 2 important things. One is security and second one is open source. Why banking sectors preferred Linux servers? And why airlines, multi-specialty hospitals, naval departments, militaries, why to choose Linux operating system? So nowadays, everyone looking for security only. Everyone looking for security only. Then where is the good security actually? So 100% compared to other operating systems like Windows or any other operating systems, why Linux priority is more? The first reason is, which is called what? Security. Which is called what? Security. And the second reason is open source. Second reason is open source. You know that security means like DevOps engineer, or maybe you are the what? AWS engineer, or system administrator, or network engineers, or storage administrator, or database administrators. Everyone nowadays running on the what? Linux platforms. I mean Linux operating systems only. So you want to protect the what? Any application. You want to protect any databases. You want to protect your DevOps applications or tools or anything. First, we need to prefer the what? One secure based operating system. And the second one is companies need to ignore massive investments. Massive investments. I mean, especially why need to pay dollars for the OS? So you want to ignore the what? OS level prices. Then open source is very, very good idea. That's why even from startup companies to every MNC company almost uses open source operating systems. Not only open source, the big reason is security. I think you know that what is meant by open source. Open source means any user can modify this Linux source code according to your ideas and your requirements. That is the meaning of open source. And the third important thing, downtime is very less. Downtime is very less. I mean, some people are saying there is no downtime. What is meant by downtime? So nowadays, your Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible, microservices, and like it is called what? Different artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, almost all are running on the what? Linux. The reason, compared to Windows or any other operating systems, the boot time, it is very less. And even Linux, we can convert with one small containers also. I mean, nowadays, with help of the Docker and Kubernetes, how it is possible your application along with OS easily to switch, easily to shift and manage it. How it is possible Docker containers? How it is possible Kubernetes cluster with containers? So the OS is very lightweight, even, and there is no downtime. Even if you install any kind of applications or anything on the top of the Linux, it will take very less downtime. Even sometimes there is no downtime also. So we have multiple reasons why people to choose Linux operating system. But this session, especially main thing is, so if you finish the what Linux administration course, what are the benefits for you? I mean, Windows is a what one OS, Linux also one OS, Mac OS also one OS, Unix also one OS, Android also one OS. Everything is a what one operating system. But without operating system, there is no application, there is no storage, there is no databases where to deploy it. So ultimately, we need one operating system. So compared to Windows or any other operating systems, why organizations looking for Linux operating system means we have multiple reasons. The top reasons, these three. Then, so if you finish the what Linux administration syllabus, then directly people will get your what jobs. The role of the syllabus, that means the people will get a role, systems engineer or Linux administrator. You can search in the like job portals. We have Linux administration roles and also systems engineer roles also. So now this syllabus completely, the duration of this syllabus is 45 days, guys. In this 45 days, I will explain number of domains, like in the basic level, installation level part, like storage level part, database level part, networking level part, especially repository level parts, and servers level part, and new servers building in the real time, and how to monitoring the servers, and everything we will cover in this lecture. So nowadays, my students, even multiple people are placed in different companies with help of this Linux admin syllabus. But this is the what first level. I mean, Linux admin syllabus is the what first level. But who having experience, like some people looking for, sir, I am looking for cloud engineers, I am looking for DevOps engineer. Then if you knowledge on this Linux administration part, especially in the AWS, again you want to become a solution architect. In the AWS also, compute domains are there, storage domains are there, networking domain is there, especially VPC, subnets, gateways, and RDS is there, and even like it is called notification and monitoring domains are there, and two-tier applications are there, and number of domains under the what AWS also. So you want to manage AWS domain level. I mean, you want to become an architect in the AWS, especially AWS offers 6 pillars. So you want to manage those 6 pillars, just knowledge and fast Linux. And now most of the people nowadays looking for DevOps guys. So what is the priority of the DevOps actually? I mean, where is the Linux in DevOps? Where is the Linux in DevOps? So for example, I will tell you some examples. So we need to install the what? Jenkins, or you need to install the what? Docker. So we need to install the what? Kubernetes clusters, or you want to install the what? Applications, or sometimes we need to install the what? Databases. So you don't know how to create a repositories in the Linux environment, then how can you install it? Because the Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, even on the cloud platforms, everything you will be installing on Linux platforms only. So no one will use Windows operating systems in the real time, especially in the enterprise editions means 100% Linux servers only. Don't think about Windows, especially cloud and DevOps. Then you don't know software installation maintenance, like patchings, like backups. You don't know how can you do it. But DevOps level roles are okay. But sometimes you will face the what lot of issues in the OS level, lot of issues in the storage level, lot of issues in the networking level. Then how can you manage your DevOps? Okay, I want to maintain it. I want to communicate one container to another container. You don't know what is the subnet. Actually, you don't know what is the IP address. Or maybe it is a class A, na, class B, na, subnet, na, route table, or something. Then how can you manage it? How can you troubleshoot it? Okay, one day the requirement is, hey, please be creative what one Linux server and please be attach the what 20 GB storage to your Linux server. Okay, attaching is clear, detaching is clear, but people are asking, please mount the what storage. What is mean by mounting? How to create your file systems. So we have lot of things in the backend in Linux level. That's what I'm saying. If you have strong knowledge on Linux, again I'm saying 100% you will become a good engineer in your part as a part of automation in the real time. Okay, but even you don't go for cloud computing or DevOps, no problem. Even you will get a what jobs related to Linux administration and systems engineer roles. Because even for example in my project, so my project is right now AT&T is the what my project actually. In my AT&T project, so right now here it is called what 1,50,000 servers are there. Do you know? 1,50,000 servers are there. But out of 1,50,000 servers, out of 1,50,000 servers, just 10 to 20,000 servers are Windows and other operating systems. But more than 1,30,000 servers are almost Linux servers only. Then who will manage these Linux servers? Yes, the role of Linux administrator. The administrator will do the backups. The administrator will do the what? Installation. The administrator will do the what? Monitoring. The administrator will do the what? NFS server. The administrator will do the what? Network sharings and lot of things, lot of roles and lot of administration roles in the part. So all 1,50,000 servers are not working perfectly. Every day you will face the what lot of issues. Maybe some servers are storage issues, some servers are networking issues, some servers are shutting down. Maybe it is called what RAM issue or CPU issue, and lot of nonsense in the environment. Then who will manage it? That's what in the real time people to maintain the what systems engineers, systems engineer, or the same role is called sysadmins, system administrators. And sometimes people to maintain the what Windows also. But who will manage the Linux server? Those people easily to manage Windows servers also. That is the secondary. But who having strong knowledge on Linux? So those people 100% will manage the work, all the things. This is the first important thing. So now the third important thing, I mean the DevOps engineer. So for example, you want to manage the what? Ansible, for example. Ansible. Okay, what is the Ansible actually? So Ansible is a one automation tool actually. It is a one Ansible is a what one orchestration and automation tool. Generally, what Ansible will do? you want to deploying any application or you want to change the what configuration. For example, I will do the what one active, I will tell you the what one task here. Okay, what is the task actually? In the Ansible, why need Ansible in the real time actually? For example, just now I told you in the project, 1,50,000 servers are there. 1,50,000 servers are there. I told you almost all servers are Linux based servers. Linux servers. Okay, one day the requirement is okay in the Red Hat servers. I mean Ubuntu servers or maybe Red Hat servers or CentOS servers. Almost are out of 1,50,000. Maybe some servers are like people are divided to some environments, production, pre-production, and QA quality. I mean it's called testing servers or different servers. One day my requirement is under the what all production servers. Actually, the variable value a equal to 20 is running, and please change the what a equal to 30. A equal to 30 or the parameter value actually name equal to it's running with it is called what server only, and please be change the word so name equal to not server, name equal to it is called what host. Then okay, one or two servers means you can go for the what manually that particular location and change the values, but actually in the environment in the production maybe 50,000 plus servers are there. Then how can you change this value? So we need to run the what automation. So automation means that is called what configuration management. We need to change the what configuration with help of the what Ansible. With help of the what Ansible. And sometimes, okay, and please guys, it is called what VSFTPD server is the what one good application on good server. Actually, this is called what FTP server in the environment. So the developers looking for uploading, downloading files over the network, file transfer protocol. And please be install the what this server, I mean this application on all the production servers. So manually, you will run the command yum install, like it is called what vsftpd is the command to install the what one by one, one by one, one by one. But I want to install this vsftpd on all the production servers more than 50,000. How can you run the what automation? So that is my point here. So if you have knowledge of servers, storage, databases, networking, and everything you know that, then only you will run the what automation. Then only you will run the what automation. That's what here the syllabus also Red Hat what offers. Red Hat syllabus is the what? Okay, Linux admin with automation. Linux admin with automation. That automation, one of the best automation tool offered by Red Hat, which is called what? Ansible. In previously, which is called what? Puppet. And even it is called what? Chef also is there. But now the trending tool is which is called what? Ansible. That's why everyone in the DevOps, almost people are explaining the what? Ansible. But they will explain the what, okay, this is the way to installing the what application, this is the way to changing the what configuration. Why need to change the configuration? Why need to installing the what application on the servers? You don't know the what servers, you don't know what are the configuration files in the Linux. What is the important? We cannot understand the what things. Okay, Ansible will do only this kind of things. But if you know backend what happened exactly in the server level, storage level, and everything, definitely you will be able to understand the complete concepts. That's why most of the companies preferred. See, I think you know that, guys. What are the things? So every Linux administrator will migrate cloud engineers. Every Linux admin, every system administrator will migrate cloud engineers. And every cloud engineer then will migrate the what? DevOps. But even every DevOps engineer must knowledge on anyone scripting language. Maybe it is called what? Shell scripting, or it is called what nowadays Python scripting, or Windows people do use the word PowerShell scripting. PowerShell scripting. Right? So if you have strong knowledge on this part, I mean, now in the classroom, maybe some people are looking for DevOps, or already some people are continuing the what DevOps classes, right? So you want to manage this DevOps. So first, good knowledge on the what this part, and this is the what optional. Because you want to manage DevOps tools on the cloud platform, then definitely cloud platform is required. Maybe it is a AWS or a Azure or Google Cloud or Alibaba Cloud or a Oracle Cloud or anything. Otherwise, instead of, we will use the word physical infrastructure also. But maybe either physical infrastructure or it is a virtual infrastructure. You must knowledge in the word Linux. But most of the people will do the word minimum knowledge means they will finish the word Linux basics. So in the Linux basics means like how to create a file and how to manage the file, how to remove the file, how to copy the file. Like you will do the word basic level activities. But what I'm saying, okay, we have 30 GB storage. So then you got your one task. This 30 GB attached to one application server of Tomcat. You don't know Linux. How can you manage this activity? Please tell me anyone. So one application server Tomcat is running, but already Tomcat is running with what? With low space. And please be expand or please be attach the what another storage volume and please be format and mount the what volume. How can you manage it? You don't know Linux. How can you manage this activity? Okay, so the Red Hat server 9.3 is all 9.2 is running. So now that application supports only 9.4 only. So then how can you migrate 9.2 to 9.4? So how to take the word patchwork on 9.2 to 9.4? Okay, for example, you have unfortunately you have done the what one command and successfully updated. But after update, the server is not run. I mean, you got the what one blank screen. Then how can you troubleshoot the server? You don't know Linux commands. How can you troubleshoot it? In the basic level, so only file management, file creation, file removing, file copying, these kind of activities only in the basic level. But in the 45 days, in the Linux administration lectures, I mean, system administration part, network administration part, security part. If you know these three parts, you will manage any Linux server in depth. In depthly, you will manage any Linux server. Please remember these points. Okay, I will tell you one important thing. So we have here one playbook, guys. Okay, Ansible playbook is there. This is the important playbook. This playbook meaning is backup playbook actually. So you want to execute this playbook on all pre-production servers. Pre-production servers. Then how can you manage it? Okay, so now the every activity depending on the what Linux only. So again I'm telling, if you knowledge on Linux, good knowledge on Linux, and Linux basics are not sufficient. It is very easy. The LSO, RMU, CP, grep, pipe, these are all of the what fundamentals only. But in the admin level, okay, sometimes we need to change the what privileges to users. We need to explain the what sudo concepts. We need to managing the what yum repositories. You want to managing the what RPMs, and sometimes we need to update the what kernels. And sometimes as a DevOps engineer, we need to maintain multiple Linux servers in the backend. We need to add the what even in the Jenkins server. So master is running, we need to add the what multiple slave servers. But all slaves or masters must be in the what Linux only. So in every role, so everyone almost in the real time. So first 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, people are working on Linux administrators. Once we have a good knowledge in the Linux, people will migrate to cloud. Then people will migrate to the DevOps, like it's called what high level automation level. But nowadays students, what is the problem is why people will not reach the subject. I mean, they won't reach the what subject, especially in the DevOps. What is the reason means they don't know backend technologies actually. That's why even some people even what they are saying, Git also critical for us. Actually, in the DevOps means Git only is a very easy tool, but even Git also critical for the people. What is the reason? They are not familiar with Linux commands. DevOps engineer means must be running with what commands only. Cloud people means you will manage each and everything with commands only. That is the reason. So everyone first need to update Linux servers. I mean Linux concepts. We have multiple concepts in the Linux environment. See, this is the content in the Linux. So it is a very large content in the Linux. Very large content in the Linux. Okay, so in this content, everything I will explain. So tomorrow I will explain what is the Linux content and each and every point. Okay, so in these classes, I mean the total duration of this course, 45 days. Within this 45 days, I told you it is I will cover the what RHCSA and RHCA. Red Hat certified system admin, Red Hat certified engineer. I mean in the basic level, admin level, network level, security level, you will get it. Okay, sometimes see what is the advantage here, and another task I will tell you. Okay, one simple task, but it is very important in the real time, especially system engineers or DevOps engineers or cloud people also. Okay, what is your activity actually? Okay, collect one Linux server. Collect one Linux server. Okay, maybe that server is people are mentioned. It is called what? Red Hat server, for example. And please collect the what one Red Hat server. That server is maybe from AWS platform, or they are giving the what? Maybe your provider is Azure platform, or please be create a server on the what? VMware ESXi server. Okay, we have different platforms in the real time. Please collect the what one Red Hat server. So why need to create a Red Hat server? Actually, we need to install one application on the Red Hat server, like it is called what? Nginx web server. Nginx web server, or maybe it is a application server. Actually, we are planning to web server or application server, but customer is asking Nginx. Okay, before installing Nginx application, then how can you set up your network? Set up network. Set up network means just we will install the what Linux server means. So in the real time, Linux server means okay, server is ready, I will go for the installation means it is not correct. What is the process in the real time in the Linux server? So first we need to set up the what one perfect host name for the Linux server. Host name for the Linux server. We need to attach the what DNS. We need to add the route tables. We need to attach the what IP address for the server. You need to mapping the what IP to name and name to IP address information. And we need to enable the what firewalls or maybe stop the what firewalls. We need to write the what policies, SC Linux policies sometimes. And we need to create a what repositories for the installation of the servers. Once everything, I mean every setup is completed, entire setup is completed, then only finally people will take the what reboot and installing the what that particular Nginx web server. But generally you know that, yes sir, yeah, I know yum install, it is called what Nginx is the command to install. This is the what home basic practice level. Yum install Nginx is perfectly working. But in the real time, we cannot install the what directly this command. We need to first prepare the what one perfect server for the production showable. Then how can you set up? Sometimes we need to integrate the what the same server with the database, the same server with what storage boxes. So the part completely you will be covered inside the what Linux server. If you knowledge on these Linux parts, you will never face any issues in the Linux level in the real time. Because this syllabus not only for Linux admin level, not only for system admin level, I will be cover cloud related, I will be cover DevOps related also. So once this syllabus is completed, 100% you will be happy. Okay, now I will manage Docker. Now I will manage the what Kubernetes because I know how to set up the what Linux servers because backend I have a good knowledge on the Linux servers. Even if I face any issue, Hey, no problem. I know the repositories. No problem. I know the networking. Where is the files, configuration files? Hey, I know what is the storage actually, how to attach the what storage to Linux servers. So it is a storage issue. I know how to mount the what storage issues. So everything you will manage it with help of these two papers RFC. I think you got it right. I think you got a clarity now. What exactly mean by Linux admin, and in the Linux admin, what we will do.
Sir, sorry to interrupt here, sir.
Okay.
Sir, actually, we are from a non-IT.
Hmm.
So, like, could you please much more depth in this because we are unable to understand, like, what is like sometimes because how we will use and all. So, could you please little bit
Okay.
depth in
So
that, sir?
okay,
So it will
okay.
be
So
helpful for us.
I will okay. I will tell you the what simple two things. What exactly where to use the what Linux. Okay. Now definitely you will be get it.
Hi Ram,
Oh yeah.
one second. I just wanted to add a point to it. I mean, I completely understand you are making us understanding what is Linux admin, how it is used for a DevOps engineer also. I mean,
Okay. Hmm.
but the problem I feel is, can you just break the sentence of explanation because I feel like in a paragraph explanation, so it's very hard to grasp it.
Okay. Right. Right. Okay.
Right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
thank you.
Definitely. Right. Okay.
Thank you.
Right. See. Now see. I will do the what one thing. For example, you know the Windows operating system. Windows. So now everyone, for example, this is my Windows. In my Windows, my planning is I want to install .NET application. I want to install Java application, or I want to install Oracle database. Generally, how to install the what applications in the Windows? How to install applications in Windows?
We will
Just
browse and we will go to downloads
yeah,
and we will download from there.
exactly right. I mean, just go for the downloads or download the software, and now go for the downloads. Right click on that. Next, next, forward, finish. Correct. But the same thing in the real time. Instead of Windows, people will take the what? Linux servers. I mean, instead of Windows, people will consider the what? Linux servers. But on top of the Linux, I mean, Linux is a command line operating system. Linux is a command line operating system. Command line operating system means we cannot install like Windows. Right click on that. Next, next, forward, finish. You will manage the what? The same activity with commands. Okay. Generally, RPM is the command to install a software, or YUM is the command to installing the software, or DNF is the command to installing a software. So you want to install any software. Windows is actually it is an user-friendly operating system. You will manage everything through mouse. But what we are doing on the Windows operating system, the same activities you will do on the Linux servers with help of commands only. With help of commands only. So, for example, what is my storage in the Windows? This is C drive. It is a 200 GB. It is a D drive, 300 GB. Okay, how much storage is running in the Windows? Okay, if you open Microsoft like it is my computer, C drive, D drive, like everything is visible in front of. But Linux means if you know the df command And if you know the fdisk space -l command, you will get how much storage is running and what exactly one partition size, I mean one logical drive size, how much is attached to running Linux operating system and everything. So you,
I'm sorry to interrupt here. Like, can we ask that out right now or in the last of the class, Ram?
which one?
Like, I have a doubt here. So, what is this DNF, RPM, and DF? In the coming classes, will you teach us this one, like this commands and all, or
See, don't think about these commands. Actually, I am saying examples only. I am giving just examples. In Windows, you know that how to install the word Firefox. You know that how to install the word Java, how to install the word everything. Because right click the word software and click on next to forward finish. Then everything will be installed like this. Correct?
yes?
But
So,
now what I'm saying, the
hmm,
same applications, how to installing in Linux means you will take the word commands with help of maybe RPM or maybe YUM, maybe it is called what DNF.
okay.
Here I'm giving one just example. Actually, the chapter RPM, YUM, it is not like 1 minute, 2 minutes commands. The chapter is approximately 2 hours lecture.
Okay. So, my question is that in the coming classes, will you
Yeah,
teach this
the
RPM?
coming classes, everything I will explain. Here I'm giving the word small
Okay, okay.
description.
Okay. Sorry, I am really
Okay. In coming classes, everything I will explain. Okay, and with a hands-on guide. After installing Linux operating system in the real time, how to managing Linux servers, how to managing your cloud applications, how to managing your Docker application, how to managing clusters on the Linux platform, and everything I will explain. But see, for example, everyone using Android mobiles, or it is called what, iPhone. Correct. So you want to install any application, Android people what to do? Please tell me, guys.
You have to go to the Play Store and after that you have to download.
Very good. You will go for the what, Play Store and search the what particular application and then click on the what application. Then next to forward finish. Otherwise, in the Android operating system means okay, once click on it, then automatically it will install the what application, right?
The thing is that it is very easy. Whatever you have told Windows and Android, that UI based application, UI based client OS.
So that's what my point. That's what my point. So in Android or Windows, everything is an user-friendly OS. So I mean, even people don't know even small thing about computer, people easily to install applications, storages, even any kind of thing in your mobiles on your Windows. But on Linux servers, how to install it? So we don't have any Play Stores. We don't have any App Store. So in the real time, people to maintain repos. That means repositories. So you know the command. First, you will search the word repositories. So you want to installing any application, then from that repository, you will installing any kind of applications or maybe databases, and everything is possible from the repository. So in this Linux administration, we will learn completely each and every point. So don't please compare Windows and Linux. What we are doing on Windows operating system, the same activities we will do on Linux servers, on Linux operating system. But Windows side, everything is easy. Reason, it is an user-friendly OS. But Linux is command line operating system. Installing applications, uninstalling applications, even you want to see the files what are created, everything running with commands only. I mean, the Linux operating systems you will manage with commands only. So I think you got my point, right?
Sir, one question. from my side. Sir, as you know that Windows OS is a client OS. Client OS means Windows 11, Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 8. These are all client OS. It is not a server OS. Okay,
Right.
Windows Server OS is totally different. Like Server 2008, 2019, that are server OS. But Linux is a what type of OS? It is a client OS or server OS?
No, same. The good question actually. So generally, people know that, who are not working in the real time, they knows already Windows operating system means. And earlier, even in my first career, Windows XP. Windows XP, XP2, Service Pack 2 also is there. After XP, maybe people know that Windows 7. After that, it is called what? Windows 8. Now, Windows 10 is there and 11 also is there. So these are all the what? Client operating systems. These are all the what? Client side operating systems. Client side means, for example, you are working, when you are trying to deposit your money inside the banks. So people are working with what? Front-end interfaces. They are using Windows operating system. They are connecting the what? Back-end servers, and they will deposit the what? Money and something. Front-end users, developers, like it is called what? Front-end people are using the what? Client-based operating systems. But administrators, how to managing the what servers means, even in the Windows side, Windows 2003 server is there, Windows 2008 server is there, Windows 2000, the popular server 12 is there, Windows 2019 server is there, and Windows 2022 also is there, and 23 also is there. So these are all the what? Server side operating systems. These servers serve the what? Content to what? Client systems. So generally these clients are Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11. Developers are working on the what? Client machines. So these are the what? Windows family. But Linux is not like that. Linux means it is completely more than 90% server side only. Server side only. That's why DevOps engineers, cloud people, like people are installing application on the server machine only. People are not installing any application on the client machines, on the client systems. So you want to connect the server, people to use the what? Some applications, then connect the what? Server side resources, and they will use the what? Resources. So in the server side means like Red Hat servers, CentOS servers, and Fedora servers, Ubuntu servers. Then it is called what? OEL, very popular, Oracle Enterprise Linux server. So we have multiple distributors under the what? Linux. So please understand, we will learn within the 45 days completely server side activities. Server side activities. But if you know the server side activities, even server side activities means including client side activities also. So, but who will managing the server? Ultimately, those people to manage the client also, because the client scenario is also included in the server. For example, you have successfully created Docker server. Okay, but as an engineer, you have installed Docker. But engineer must to know how to create a container and how to connect the what clients to Docker server. So everything is easy. So within the 45 days, we will learn completely server side activities. That means we will manage completely server activities. So Linux is server operating system. Even we can use the what client side also, but client side mostly companies to use Windows, but server side companies to use Linux. But
why not Windows Server? Why not Windows Server? Windows Server is also there.
That's what I'm saying. Why people not using Windows Server? In the first, I told you 2 reasons. One is these Linux servers are open source. These Linux servers are secure based operating systems. So best example I will tell you. You have multiple applications, guys. YouTube, Twitter, right? And Gmail, and multiple big even e-commerce sites also running on the Linux. What is the reason? Linux server supports unlimited users. Unlimited users. Windows not like that. And second reason. So especially artificial intelligence, microservices, containerized applications, and these kind of applications are not supported by Windows. But clusters, your Kubernetes and Docker, why people are installing on Linux? Linux only supported. Because Linux file systems, Linux kernel is very powerful compared to Windows. That's why most of the companies, client side to use Windows only, but server side means even from startup company to MNC companies to use only Linux servers. Especially security is the top reason. Inbuilt security is there. Your file systems are very secure. Your data is secure. Your applications are secure. Your database is secure. So your everything is secure. That's why companies are preferred to Linux servers. Is it clear now?
Sir, actually, I want to say something. Actually, I am also real-time employee.
Okay.
I am working in a banking sector, and actually my role is production support. So developers are writing the code and they are pushing the code into the tech repository. So what is my task? In the production, we are giving support to the client. So in the backend also, I am also using Red Hat also, like your Ubuntu. But the thing is that I don't know the commands. Whatever my manager told, when you are when in the production, is there any issue step? You just see the logs. In that logs, we are getting to know what type of issues are there. After that, we are fixing the issues and we are closing the tickets. Even also, if we are not able to fix that issues, we are connecting to the developers. Developers are sitting in Hyderabad. I am sitting in Orissa.
Okay.
That even also developers are also connecting what the issues are there. So like this, the thing is going on. But in my system, the thing is that you have to work in the office environment. They will not give you the work outside of the office environment because it is
100%. Not only you, and every company offers the laptops. Within the laptop, they will do the only people workflow only.
Yes, but through IP address, we are connecting to our dashboard because our dashboard is running in the Linux environment. So
that's what. Say which server we are connecting. So through IP address, that means that IP address is belonging to one backend particular server. Correct. But who will build that backend server? Not you. Correct.
IT admin is there.
That is the role of the system administrators or systems engineers or system administrators or DevOps engineers or cloud engineers.
No. Yes. Sir, do you know about data center?
Yeah.
So we are having our own physical data center. That is our
data center means that is a physical location. Means that data center holds a lot of servers. Even storages are included, databases are included, Linux servers are included, VMware servers are included, a lot of things.
So we are having a lot of departments. Database team is different. Network team is different.
See, that's what I'm saying. So in the real time, so the companies, people are working on the different teams. Like it is called, you are the Linux administrator, for example. Okay. So in the Linux administrator role, maybe your workflow, you are maybe the role depending on the levels. Maybe you are the L1 level, your roles are different. L2 level, your role is different. L3 level, your role is different. But here is I will give you the complete knowledge like L1, L2, L3. So I will give you the knowledge on complete Linux servers. So now based on your workflow, you will grab the commands from your mind, then you will use it.
But currently I am working as L1 support. L1 support means
it is very low level commands. That means
yes,
we
yes,
don't
only,
have any, you don't have any privileges to managing the what backend server. Your responsibilities are L1 level, means like monitoring, pushing and pulling and connecting the servers and grab the what your resources.
only 2 years experience I am having now. Those who are having above 5 years of
That's
experience, for
that's
them,
what I'm saying. So now this course will help you. You will become, I mean, you will be act as 5 years experience candidate.
but the thing is, sir, it is 24 into 7. 24 into 7 means I am working as a rotational shift. Sometimes I have to go to the office from 8 a.m. Sometimes even also I am going to the office at 5 p.m. also. Even
Okay.
also sometime I will have to go to the office at night.
So mostly
time.
engineer, every engineer working 24/7 only, because it
Yes,
is called
yes,
what
yes.
you will manage what multiple servers in the back end. So I told you
Yes,
just
yes,
now,
yes.
the back end
Yes.
is not one server, two servers. Based on the what client, based on the what project, sometimes people will manage multi-clients. Multi-client means within the project, multiple servers are there. 100% big team is required.
Yes. But we are
Okay.
not using cloud. We are not using cloud. We are having our own physical data
Yeah,
center.
see, this is called what? Linux rules. I mean, in the Linux administration syllabus, these commands not only cloud related, not only DevOps related, not only Linux related. These commands we can run on physical servers or cloud servers, or it is called what? DevOps servers. Everywhere we can run it. The command is same.
Yes.
Okay. So for example, you want to list the files. ls is the command. What is the command ls in the what cloud computing? Again ls only. What is the command to list the files in the DevOps? Again ls only is the command, because we are running the commands on the same servers now. So maybe that server is physical or virtual, no issue. The commands are same. Okay. So now, guys,
Ram, I have one bit. Even the
tell.
server clients also working in the clients.
Tell me, what is the question?
Actually, when I run the server side of the commands, Linux commands, is it working on the client side also? The
Right,
same
correct.
commands?
See, that's what I'm saying here. One more point I will tell you. Generally, in the Linux environment means we have two login prompts here. One is $, second one is hash. So client side commands means mostly people to execute on $ prompt. But what are the commands you will execute on this $ prompt? Everything it will work on the what? Hash prompt also. I mean, this is the what? Admin prompt. So admin can do anything, but we are learning admin level. So admin level means ultimately $ level commands also included. But all $ level commands are, I mean, what are the commands you will execute in the $ level? Everything you will run in the admin level also. But these admin level commands we cannot execute on the what? $. level. Got my point?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, yes.
Got it. Got it.
Okay. But we are learning not $ level. We are learning admin level means high-end level we are learning. So ultimately, $ commands are included or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Please
yes,
remember
sir.
this point. So we are learning advanced Linux. Advanced Linux means high-level Linux classes. High-level Linux classes means these LSO, RMO, CP, grep command. These are the nonsense in the admin level, actually. And don't think like that. But those are the basics only. But in the admin level, you will be managed the what? The complete Linux server, guys. You will handle the what? Complete Linux server in the networking level, in the storage level, in the user level, in the database level, and everything.
But sir,
Developers?
the thing is that in our office, those who are working in admin level, each having 10 plus years of experience. If tomorrow, if I will get chance, my manager will not allow me because he's saying you are having only 2 years of experience. How could I will send to admin level? If you will ask this question.
So actually, some people every day, I mean, for example, in IT industry, even my career starts with Linux admin actually. Okay, Linux admin. So at 2012, I'm certified from Red Hat actually. Okay, but I have worked on 3 years on the Red Hat servers. I'm in Linux admin level. And after 2015, I have migrated to VMware, Citrix, like shell scripting, like different technologies. Once I got the good knowledge on all the VMware, Citrix, Linux, scripting languages. And 2017, I have migrated to cloud platforms. In 2020, 19 to 20 in COVID situation, I have migrated to DevOps platform. So in the initial level, for example, your career starts with Linux admin. So that time your package is, for example, 3 lakhs. Okay, but every year we are working on the same Linux servers, you will get 3.5, and it is called 4 lakhs. And even we have more experience in the same role, people will not provide the more packages for the same role. So that's why IT company people what to do, especially engineers or developers or everyone, please migrate multiple technologies. Please change your roles. So now my role is initially, it is called junior system admin. Definitely after 2 years, senior system admin. After 5 years, hey, I'm a cloud engineer, senior cloud engineer. Maybe after 8 years, I'm an automation part of cloud consultant. So if you increase your role, definitely you will get your good packages. But don't do work on the work completely on only single technologies.
No. The thing is that it depends upon the client. Our client is running in.
That's what I'm saying. For example, your client is Axis Bank. Yes. Please understand. Your client is Axis Bank, for example. Okay, your client is Axis Bank. Your project lifetime is not 2 years, 3 years. The project is actually lifetime project. Okay, so within the project, so they need only Linux servers only, because every day you are working within the project Linux admin. Correct or not?
Yes, right.
But if you change your client, if you change your project, then only you will get your good role.
Yes, because it all depends upon the client. Because client is not migrating.
So that's why after 2 years or 3 years, people why need to change the companies? So in the same situation, same nonsense is running every year. So then people what to do? They will trying to get the other technologies. They are trying to migrate the new technologies. Day by day in the market, in the IT industry, multiple new technologies are there. So better we can migrate multiple technologies. Then you will get your good packages, because the role will be changed.
But we don't know any cloud and DevOps. We are working last 3 years.
That's what I'm saying. So now you have a Linux admin. Then better to learn the cloud. Then better to learn the DevOps. Ultimately, you will get your good knowledge. Then try to migrate the your companies, or try to migrate the at least project.
So, sir, in the Linux administration, we are basically going to learn how to install Linux on servers and configure their storage devices, network. And are we going to deal in details with all these subjects? I mean, in networking, are we going to deal in depth?
100%.
Okay.
See, for example, when will you go for the interview? Tell me about your roles and responsibilities in the project, for example, question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have actually I have built created multiple Linux servers, and even I have designed network setup also. Network setup means it is not easy like to assign the IP address with 1 minute, to assign the host name with 1 minute. You want to build one Linux perfect server, minimum 2 hours time is required. Okay, because you need to change a lot of things, because in the environment already a lot of servers are running. The new server integrate with existing servers. The new server communicate with existing application. The new server communicate with existing database. How can you change it? Got my point?
Yes, sir.
So you will get in-depth knowledge, not basic level.
So we will be configuring the clusters of network node.
No. Networking means cluster level we don't go. So cluster level means that is completely RHCA paper. That is RHCA. but no need to go for the what RHEL level, because the same cluster we have available in the DevOps, that is called what EKS is the trending.
Okay.
Elastic Kubernetes. So you will go for the what clusters in the what Kubernetes. Even you will go for the what creating clusters in the what VMware administration, or it is go for the what Citrix administration.
But in the DevOps, sir, we are going to perform all these tasks by using some tools, no?
Right, exactly.
And so physically, if in the older days, the server administrators were supposed to configure all those manually. And now we are using tools.
Exactly. We are using the what just now I told you, Ansible tool.
So, sir, it is easy for us to configure all those things using the tools. But
that's what I'm saying. Actually, in the DevOps level, every activity is critical. But when it will easy, if you know the what Linux, if you know the what prerequisite actually. So who knowledge on the what Linux, who knowledge on the what cloud computing, who have good knowledge on the what scripting languages, then every activity you will be able to understand.
Yes, sir.
Got my point?
Yes, sir. And in the storage section, are we going to configure the RAID or something?
Yes, RAID and LVM and everything, ACLs.
Okay.
Okay. So tomorrow I will explain what is the course content, what will be going to cover in the Linux administration. I mean, in the roles and responsibilities level, what will be going to cover and what are the services I will cover, and actually what networking parts, and what are the server level, and what are the storage level, and what is the repo level, and what is the kernel level I will be covered. And tomorrow I will explain.
Okay, now, sir, now cloud and DevOps is the trending.
Sorry, cloud and
cloud and DevOps, now this is trending in the market.
100%. So the trending in the market is the word cloud computing.
Yes, but the thing is that the thing is there. Okay, sir, please. Yes, sir, please continue.
So now what is the use of cloud computing? Generally, just now you told me, right? So now, sir, we don't have actually cloud computing in my company. So we are using the what own data centers.
Yes.
Okay. But now your customer prefer to own data center. Banking sectors means everyone almost run the what own on-premises environments only.
Yes.
Okay. What is the reason?
Security.
The person looking for security.
Yes.
Okay. So now some like some banking sectors, even e-commerce sites and other companies, what to do? Why need to maintain own data center? Actually, it is very too much investment is required in the data center level.
So it is given by the government.
Even lot of nonsense.
Yes, it is given by the government because our bank is a government bank.
That is the what secondary. But nowadays, why people to migrate cloud computing means to reduce massive investments.
That is only startup companies. Those who are
not only startup companies, almost companies only like who are not migrated means generally only out of 100%, 10 to 20% people are the banking sector people who only not migrated.
Sir, not only banking sector, even also railway sectors are also using their own physical data center.
See, one physical data center. Every TCS also own data center. Even myself, Wipro also own data center. Everyone maintain the what own data centers.
Yes.
Okay, everyone maintain the what own data centers because they have a lot of money. They will build the what own data center. But how it is possible? Startup companies, L1 level companies, L2 level companies.
For that reason, they are migrating to cloud.
But why IBM, TCS, Wipro, Infosys using cloud computing? So when the customer recommends cloud means 100% company will maintain the what cloud only. So your customer is not recommended cloud computing.
No, they are using their application since last 20 years in that same physical data center. So why they will migrate to the cloud? That's the reason.
See, mostly in own data centers means databases are running on the what own data centers. Application level, people to maintain the what cloud environment. Storage level also they will maintain the what cloud environment. Okay, so tomorrow you will get what more clarity, and tomorrow I will explain the what remaining things. Already 9:15. Okay, so tomorrow I will continue the what class.
Sir, one last question. That Linux admin is a traditional approach.
Please, Mr. Your good name?
Sorry, my name.
Saurav. Saurav. So see, people are waiting for the what questions. Every question is from you only. Okay.
Because I have worked in the real time. For that reason, I'm getting doubt.
See, even out of 35 or 36 paper, more than 15 people are almost working people only. All those guys are also real time.
Okay.
Okay. Then tell me. Next question.
Yes, Ram, are you covering any shell scripting?
See, so this part is Linux admin. Okay.
Okay.
So in case you want shell scripting, other classes are already running, but please be join the what shell scripting lectures also. Okay, we will conduct the what shell scripting also. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi,
Who
sir.
are yeah.
Hi, sir. This is Rupesh here. Sir, basically, I just wanted to. I'm from the non-IT background. I have joined the DevOps with AWS classes with Ashok sir, and I want to join these courses. So, sir, like I have a 5 to 6 years experience. How I will show this all kinds of experience after
That
course?
see, actually your primary course is the what?
Like
AWS and DevOps.
No, yes, my primary course is DevOps with AWS.
AWS. So
Yes.
please ask this question to Ashok sir because he is a primary trainer. Okay. So now within the AWS and DevOps, you will add the what some Linux scenarios.
Okay.
Got my point?
Yes.
Because your role is not Linux administration. You are looking for the what DevOps engineer.
No, sir. I'm also planning to join this course as well because I have.
Of course, see, this course is secondary for you. Secondary for you means your primary course is AWS and DevOps, correct?
Yes.
So that means you are looking for the which role?
I'm looking for the as a. Actually, I do not have much.
No, DevOps role. Actually, you are
Yes.
looking for the what DevOps role.
Yes.
But even you are the DevOps role, the company people are asking Linux. That time, these classes helps you. Okay, how to managing Linux servers, how to managing the storage in the DevOps, how to managing network in the DevOps, how to managing the what your scripting in the DevOps, how to managing the what automation jobs in the DevOps and everything.
Sir, yeah, in this course, it's related to the DevOps with full stack now. So you will be covered along with
Yes, correct.
Linux with Python, correct now?
Yes. Then here see, you are the full stack DevOps engineer, right? So now myself Linux, Python purpose another faculty.
Okay.
Because I am an expert in the what Linux, AWS, DevOps. So Python means what? Python experts.
Okay.
They will teach you. So one faculty we cannot teach all.
Okay, so in this package, like in this same timing, sir, another faculty
class,
will get teachers
these
both
Linux
of
classes
Python and all.
Please, these Linux classes are daily 8 to 9 o'clock. Okay, maybe when the Python is started, they will arrange the what another hour, not in the same hour.
Okay.
Sir, here Satish here.
Okay.
When you are learning Linux here, there are many flavors in Linux like CentOS, RHEL.
Yeah, tell me.
So, which one will be learning and which one will be able to manage? Will be able to manage everything or because
I told you already, in the real time, most of the servers are Red Hat only.
Okay.
So I will teach you completely Red Hat. But even with help of the Red Hat commands, you will manage the what remaining flavors also, remaining distributors also.
Okay. So,
but for example, see one example I will tell you. Almost in your hand, just assume Samsung mobile is there. What are the other brands?
Like we have Nokia, we have Poco.
Will you manage the what other brands?
Yeah.
100%. Same way, every mobile agenda is the what calling and managing application. So every Linux operating system agenda is same, but very rare case to managing the what commands different level.
Okay.
But almost commands are same in every distributor.
Okay, fine. I got it.
That means Amazon Linux and Red Hat both are same.
Amazon Linux, Red Hat Linux, Oracle Enterprise Linux, CentOS, Fedora, these are all of the what? Fedora distributors. And Ubuntu, SUSE Linux, these are all of the what? Debian based distributors.
Sir, so you will cover this all topic with like Amazon Linux, Azure Linux.
Right, correct. Yes.
Okay.
Sir, actually, I have one doubt, sir. Sir,
me.
you were telling that a client side is nothing but a front end, sir.
Right. Client side means like developers, testers. These guys are the what? Client side working people.
Okay, what about the server, sir? I didn't get
Server
that.
side means Linux administrators, systems engineers, DevOps engineers, cloud engineers, cloud architect. Those people will manage the what? Server side. I mean, those guys are managing servers.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Operational part. Operational part.
Yeah, Shivani, tell me.
Yeah, thank you. So I just want to simplify the understanding which I got through your class. So correct me if I'm wrong. Linux admin classes are used for building the network and storage, everything which we do through AWS. AWS account, right? We have services.
Correct.
So in that we also have a separate service which is called as AWS CLI, which is command level interface. Correct?
Correct.
So in that we will do the same thing, that is building, maintaining everything through AWS services. We will do command level, right? Everything using commands. So you will be helping us with those commands, or it is irrespective of AWS, Azure, or whatever.
See, AWS actually, it is a cloud platform.
Correct.
Okay. From the cloud platform, you will grab the what? Linux servers. But AWS what says? We are offering Linux servers only. I mean, they will provide the what? One installing ready-made server. But within the server, you want to manage anything. How can you do it? So that time, for example, your activity is, please create one Linux server from the AWS. But AWS role, creating Linux, go to EC2 service and create one Linux server.
Yeah.
Then second activity, what they are saying, please connect our Linux server. Please connect the Linux server and install Tomcat application on created Linux server. You don't know the Linux syllabus. How can you install Tomcat?
Yeah, that's what we do using AWS CLI, right? Everything is through the commands.
The same commands you will run on top of the AWS CLI.
Correct.
Okay. So AWS, you have multiple waves to managing AWS services. One is graph management console.
Yes.
Second one is AWS CLI is there. Third one is programmatic access. That is called what? Cloud formation.
Correct.
Okay. How many waves are there?
3 waves.
Right. So from the command line, you want to create Linux server. You don't know Linux command. How can you manage it?
I mean, sorry to tell this, but I'm just in the chat. Someone is talking.
No. Tell me.
Okay. So maybe I'm wrong, but I just want to clear. In the duration of this learning DevOps with AWS, I just came across many statements saying that we will use AWS CLI for automation, which is similar. I mean, just using the Linux commands through CLI. Correct. Right. So for that, what people do is they will just Google search and they will just get some documents that have to install, have to build.
Okay,
and
that is absolutely correct. Is
correct.
it correct answer in interviews?
No, but I mean that's what the question is. I mean,
I am
in the
asking. Okay, I am asking one question.
Mhm.
Okay, so how to update the what Linux server from
Yeah.
9.0 to 9.4? Can you tell me what is the command?
I mean, you mean to we have to remember each and every command that we use?
Yes.
I mean, is that possible?
See, is it possible means in Linux means thousands of commands are there, but
Yeah.
we will learn what are the commands related to AWS, DevOps, and also storage, database related. I mean, based on our workflow, everything is possible. Now I'm working, so I use it to lot of commands. Even some people also see previously one guy Gaurav, he is also working.
I mean,
we are not, but we are not remembering the commands. We are not remembering the commands. We know
Correct.
this issues
See,
came. We are running this
have manual pages are there, and even if you know the process, okay, you can search what are the okay. I don't know the command how to update the Linux server. I will go to the what Google. Okay, how to update the what Red Hat Linux server from 9.0 to 9.4. So multiple websites offer multiple commands, but you will pick up the what right command only. How to pick up the what right command? You don't have any knowledge how to pick up that.
If you are getting any error at that time.
Correct. So if you troubleshoot one thing, again it will create one more problem. If you resolve that problem, again that problem will create one more. So you definitely good knowledge that multiple Linux commands. But in the working time, ultimately you will get the what everything. Okay, once you will go for the what your real workflow, you will get what multiple commands. But here in the 45 days, I will explain lot of things. But people will not use all commands in the real time. But we don't know exactly what is our workflow. Correct or not? Okay, based on your workflow, just collect the commands. Okay, every day you will managing the what application servers only. Okay, what are the application related commands? You will collect it and execute it. Your role is what? Managing application servers only. Okay, some people will get only running the what Ansible automation activities. They will collect Ansible automation commands only.
Correct, Ram.
Some people will take the what everyday backups only. They will collect the what backup related commands only.
That is the difference between professors and experience.
Correct.
Sir, 1 second. And Ram, please, I mean, either it may be a non-IT, I mean, either it may be IT. I think the workflow and the, these levels of promoting, I mean, this one levels of working experience and all are same, because I have worked for 7 years as an manager for 3 years and 4 years as a lead. So I know what is this levels and how the work is been distributed through across the levels, right? So but my question is, every time as a see, my goal is like straightforward. I want to become a DevOps engineer.
Okay.
So as a DevOps engineer,
you want to become a DevOps engineer. That is your concern, right?
No, if it would be great if I can finish the question.
Okay, sorry.
I'm so sorry. So I mean, I don't think that it, I mean, if I go get an opportunity to be a Linux admin also, I don't think that for a person to remember every command. But yes, if we know the commands, if we work for the commands, we can
Yeah, tell me, Shivani.
Okay, thank you. So if we know the commands, that means, I mean, I talked about CLI where we can run commands. That commands you are explaining us that how it works, how it should be actually identify the errors and all, which
Okay,
is a good thing, which is a additional benefit added to your profile.
okay.
But do we really want to remember the exact commands? Like we will be having a thousands of commands. I mean, you said like as in a DevOps Linux admin, what the commands you have to remember for engineer, DevOps engineer, that I will be explaining. Additional to it, few more.
Correct.
But still, it will be like at least 200, 300 commands approx.
No,
More than or less?
less.
Less. So I mean, for me, if it is less than 200 also, to remember the exact command is not easy at all.
See, no, commands are very easy actually. So for example, chapter related commands. Chapter related, see, for example, you want to install any application in the Linux, just as you. Okay. Actually, I will take 2 hours lecture for installing application, for uninstalling application, for updating servers and everything. How many hours?
Come again, please.
Actually, for installing any application or uninstalling any software or application, okay, I will take around 2 hours lecture.
Okay.
Okay, but we will use only 2 commands in the 2 hours. One is the RPM, second one is YUM.
Yes.
Got my point?
Yeah.
Okay. Same way, you want to create a user. So command starts with, okay, creating user means user add is the command. Okay, removing user means user del is the command. So the commands also related to regular pronunciation. Okay, then why not? Why not? It is definitely possible to remember the word commands. But
so you mean
when
to
you
say
when you are trying to by heart the commands, it is not possible. But at work time, you will definitely remember the word all commands. In the first day, you will use the word user add command. Then second day also you will use the word user add command. Definitely, why not?
So you mean to say, Shivani, if you want to become a DevOps with engineer along with the administrative access, then you must, by hook or crook, you must remember this commands, which are easy also. You mean to say that?
Correct.
Okay. Then it's very clear that we have to go for it. That's it.
Okay.
Sir, last question. Sir, one last question.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, actually for monitoring purpose, we are using Nagios and SAFe also I am using in my real-time in the production environment. And some of the Bamboos we are using for CI/CD pipelines, Bamboos. And Ansible, little bit I have worked. In these 2 years, I have worked in this 3 to 4 tools. And Maven and Tomcat we are using for our applications. So the thing is that for monitoring the Nagios, for monitoring, we are also using that commands also. And it is not an automation thing. We have to do it manually. But instead of that, how we can use automation? Automation means at the time of where to do, it will work automatically. We don't have to give the commands. But here we are giving the commands in our package.
See, that is completely, it is a critical process. That means automation activities means, so people to use the word centralized tools. So they will integrate the word all servers with what centralized application tools. So then only that application will automate. Even the everything will automation. The engineer will give the what input, then only it will automate. Without input, how can you do the what automation?
But we are doing manually here.
Sorry?
We are doing manually.
See, you will do the what manually means. How many servers you have?
Where? In our data center? I think 80 to 90.
80 to 90. So I told you already, in my project, 1,50,000 servers are there. So hundreds of servers are there. No need automation tools. Even one server only today is struggling. I mean, you are facing the one issue on the only one server. But tomorrow we don't have any tickets. Day after tomorrow, you don't have any tickets. Because when the servers are hundreds only, so mostly every day, everything perfectly running. Maybe one server issue today. You can connect manually and troubleshoot it and resolve that issues. But when the servers are thousands and lakhs, how it is possible manually to troubleshoot each and everything? Got my point.
Automation is
So that's why the good workflow, DevOps, tools. So when the project is very big, environment is very big, customer also is sometimes nowadays it is called Flipkart, Jabang, Myntra. These guys are the big customers. Backend people to maintain thousands of servers. So definitely good engineers are required.
Okay, that means manual approach is the traditional approach.
Right. You are doing traditional approach.
Okay. For that reason, we are doing lot of works. For that reason, we are doing lot of works.
Correct. So that's why nowadays in the market DevOps tools. Okay. For example, in your 80 servers, we need to install the web server, for example. We need to install the web server. Okay. For example, we have 2 members in your team. So 2 guys are to installing web server on 80 servers. Okay. 1 hour or maybe 2 days or 2 days is the time. Okay, within the 2 days, you will successfully install the web server on these 80 servers because servers are 80 only. But the same activity, I want to install the same web server on 1,50,000 server. Is it possible?
No.
Is it possible?
No, sir.
So then we'll go for the automation only. Am I correct?
If you go for automation, then within an hour of
that is the one of the best one for installing application. It is called Ansible, Puppet, Chef, or like that. Okay. So guys, sorry for the interrupt. So already 9:40. So tomorrow I will continue the class.
Share me the syllabus of Linux admin.
Guys, tomorrow I will continue the class. Yeah.
Sir, actually, the actual class starts from tomorrow, right?
Yeah, today just we have introduction lecture only. But tomorrow I will give you the what will be going to cover in the Linux administration. That means I will tell you what are the chapters in the Linux administration. Then you will get your clarity where to use exactly these Linux administration syllabus.
Okay, sir. It is just today you are telling what is this Linux admin.
Exactly. See, the syllabus is not started.
Okay, sir.
Okay, just introduction part. This is like what about your classes? Okay, the original syllabus will be going to start mostly Monday onwards. But tomorrow I will share the syllabus. Tomorrow I will share it because after explanation I will share the syllabus. Got my point?
Now,
okay, Monday I will start the Linux installation. I mean how to installing the Linux operating system, then how to run the commands, where to run the commands. Practically the original syllabus will be going to start Monday onwards. But where is the Linux? What is the benefit of the Linux? What is your syllabus? And where to use this Linux administration syllabus in your cloud computing and DevOps? The syllabus overview I will give you on tomorrow. So tomorrow you will get the remaining knowledge. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.